We took a day trip from Birmingham to Liverpool, paid €91 for the train, nobody checked our tickets, and within a few hours we were standing in the exact place where the Beatles story began. Welcome to Tips for Trips.
This is a new YouTube channel about travel, so please support the channel and hit subscribe.
It's 9:30 in the morning and we are leaving from Birmingham New Street Station to head to Liverpool. We paid around €91 for a round trip, which honestly feels expensive, especially considering nobody checked our tickets the entire journey. Listen to these train stops. Do you think she's about to say Hogwarts?
Penkridge, Stafford, Crewe, Winsford, Hertford.
There was also a football match that day, so the train was completely packed. We arrived at Liverpool Lime Street at around 11:15 AM and the station was absolutely buzzing.
Bienvenidos a Liverpool. Welcome to Liverpool.
The weather was perfect, sunny, warm, and the streets were full of people. I really like cities that feel alive. Empty streets just feel strange to me, but Liverpool definitely wasn't empty. And the best part, you can explore almost everything here just by walking. We are actually staying in Birmingham and heading back there tonight, so if you haven't seen that video yet, check it out after this one. Our first stop was St. Luke's Church, better known as the Bombed Out Church. It was destroyed during World War II and left standing as a memorial. Today, it's also used for events like this Maker's Market, which gives this place a really unique mix of history and modern life. Maker's Market is a monthly event where local artists and small businesses sell handmade products, food and crafts. It's a really cool contrast. You are walking through the ruins of a World War II church while people are selling modern art, jewelry, and street food. We then walked to Liverpool Cathedral, which is not just big, it's actually the largest cathedral in Britain. It took more than 70 years to build, starting in 1904 and only finishing in the late 1970s, so different generations literally grew up watching it being constructed. What's even crazier is that the architect who designed it was only 22 years old when he won the competition. Inside, the space feels almost empty, but that's partly because the building is so big. The tower alone is over 100 meters tall, and the cathedral even has one of the heaviest sets of bells in the world. And hidden up above is a giant pipe organ with more than 11,000 pipes, which makes it the largest in the United Kingdom. So yes, it looks quiet, but this place can get extremely loud when those bells and that organ are in action. Right behind the cathedral is St. James Gardens, filled with very old tombstones. Walking through here feels like stepping back in time. Liverpool also has one of the largest Chinese arches outside China, located right here in Chinatown. A gift from the city of Shanghai. To save time, we grabbed a quick pizza. It was fine, not amazing, but it kept us going. We then walked down Bold Street, one of the best places in Liverpool for food. The street was packed with people eating outside, and the atmosphere was fantastic. And now we are entering one of the most famous streets in music history, the Cavern Quarter on Matthew Street. This statue is Brian Epstein, the Beatles' manager. He discovered them here in Liverpool and helped transform them from a local band into global superstars. In the 1960s, this area was filled with clubs and young musicians, and it became the birthplace of the Mersey beat sound. This is the legendary Cavern Club, where the Beatles played there nearly 300 times in the early 1960s. The original club was demolished in the 70s, but this one was rebuilt using many of the original bricks. Many huge artists played here, from the Rolling Stones to Elton John. But it will always be known as the place where the Beatlemania truly began. And this is John Lennon, my personal favorite Beatle. And yes, only in Liverpool do you casually see someone dressed as Sgt. Pepper on a normal afternoon. This is a statue of Eleanor Rigby, inspired by one of the Beatles' most emotional songs, a song about loneliness and forgotten people, which was very unusual for pop music at the time. Do you think Eleanor Rigby was based on a real person, or was she completely fictional? Let me know what you think in the comments. We then walked toward the Royal Albert Dock, one of Liverpool's most iconic areas. I even saw some kids swimming in the docks, which looks fun, but it's actually discouraged because of safety risks. These are the famous Super Lamb bananas, a mix between a lamb and banana, symbolizing Liverpool's historic trade in wool and fruit. This area here is known as the can engraving docks or dry docks. Ships would be brought in here and the water drained so workers could repair the hull, something that was essential when Liverpool was one of the busiest ports in the world. Right next to the docks is the Museum of Liverpool, which tells the story of the city from maritime trade to music and football. This waterfront area was probably my favorite part of the day, just watching people walking, eating, relaxing, and enjoying the sunshine. We stopped for a break, and I made a very questionable decision ordering this extremely unhealthy chocolate drink. Guys, you know my channel is all about showing places exactly as they are. No filters, no color grading, no dramatic edits, just real moments, exactly as the camera sees them. If you appreciate that kind of honesty, I hope you'll support the channel and subscribe. This is the Beatles statue at Pier Head. Each member actually has hidden personal details. For example, Paul McCartney is holding a camera as a nod to his wife Linda, and John Lennon has a peace symbol engraved on him. Pro tip: if you want photos here without the crowds, try to arrive before 9 in the morning. We then did a canal boat tour, which cost around 10 euros. You can buy drinks on board and just relax while the city slowly passes by. After the boat, we walked through Savas Park and the Sugar House steps at Liverpool 1. A nice green space right in the middle of the city. Our final stop was at the Liverpool Metropolitan Cathedral, which looks completely different from the earlier cathedral. It's modern, circular, and futuristic. Locals even call it Paddy's Wigwam. And that was our day in Liverpool, a city full of music history, waterfront views, and an incredible atmosphere. We started the morning in Birmingham, spent the entire day exploring Liverpool on foot, and now we're heading back, tired, but very glad we made the trip. Let me ask you a question. If you had just one day in Liverpool, what would be the one place you absolutely wouldn't miss? Let me know what you think in the comments. And don't forget to check out our Birmingham video to see the other half of this trip.
I hope you have fun watching this cricket video. Please support the channel and hit subscribe. And see you soon.